Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is Coffee Moon Volume 2. It's by Mochito Bota. Translation is Ransom. Lettering by Christie. Alright, so it took me a little bit to remember the whole gist of Coffee Moon. I just remember I really liked it. I loved the visuals. The story is basically about this girl named Pieta, who it's her birthday, and she's living it over and over and over again. It's like a really dark version of Groundhog Day, and dark kind of like in the visuals and the vibe and all that. It's kind of like Dark City in this way, and I think I described that said that in my first review. So now things have changed a little bit. Pieta's not just by herself. She's got some friends who are joining her on this trip. Two others who are also repeating the days over and over. And the things they remember things that happened the day before, so they can alter things. So we get this trio of individuals trying to figure out why this is happening, how they can move the day forward, what's behind it, who's behind it, is someone behind it. And what they can do, what can they affect, what can they change. And what's really interesting is about, I'll say like 2/3 of the way through, maybe 2/3, 3/4, something like that, there's a shift in the story. It's a really, really interesting shift, and I throughout the volume, it hints as to what is behind Pieta's experience. But things change up a little bit. There's some shifts here and there. There's some hints throughout, but then you get to that this moment in this manga, and things get really, really interesting. And I'm intrigued. I'm really, really intrigued. The thing that I think that's fascinating is this and it talks throughout the manga that way. The manga about this is it's a dreary town. It's been raining for over and over and over again, and the day that this takes place on, it's raining. But it's all about Pieta being happy and her happiness, and all these characters trying to find happiness and have a great day and stuff like that. But it's like a rainy, dreary day. And there's just this really interesting dynamic about that. And I know that's part of what's behind all this, and we as readers are figuring all that out. But to me, it really stands out of this this talk of a happy day, and it's just the visuals and the setting and all that is just very, very dark. And you can see it in the opening. It's very dark. This is not a bright manga. The art continues to be amazing. I really, really love the style. I think it's so cool. There's something slightly Tim Burton-ish to it, if that makes sense. It's not quite his style, but there's a little offness to it, where it just kind of keeps you on your toes, and it feels not quite horror, but something's wrong. Really, just a fantastic manga. The first two volumes, I think, have been fantastic, and I really can't wait to keep on reading and exploring this world, and maybe, hopefully, eventually finding out everything that's going on and what's behind things. Yeah, I really recommend it. It's just kind of this really weird Groundhog Day with a very dark tone and a slight psychological aspect to it, and I can't quite describe it. Exactly who this would be for, but it's really cool, and I really like it. It's out, I believe, March 22nd. You can go get it. March 21st, 22nd. It should be when it's out. We've got links beneath this video. Put in your zip code, tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage by doing that to support our site. So thank you for that. And I, of course, want to thank Yen Press for hooking us up with the review copy. We always appreciate it, and for you all for watching. If you're into comics and manga, graphic novels, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, all Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So, until next time, keep reading that manga, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.